Hello everyone, how's it going? Bet you didn't expect to see me again so soon. You're looking well. I'm not filming on my main camera. Here's my main camera. I'm actually filming on my backup camera today because, well, I just can't hold everything basically. So what I'm doing today, didn't plan this video, but I did want to give you guys a little commentary, update, or my thoughts actually on my previous video, because some of your comments have been really interesting to me, and also there's something that I need to do right here at the lake. Basically the lake is, what's the word, we won't say flooding, we'll say overflowing. That's a much nicer word, overflowing. And the reason why we won't say flooding is because we've got the first lot of paying customers coming this Saturday. So the idea that the lake is flooded would not be great, would it? But it's just slightly overflowing, honestly, it's not flooded, which is something that can easily be fixed, be remedied with just a little bit of TLC, and that's what we're gonna do in a moment. So I'm just gonna grab the wheelbarrow and I'll see you guys all the way over there at the other end of the lake, and then we can have a little chat. Here we are at the far end of the lake, and before we get into yesterday's video, we're gonna solve this overflowing issue. You can see what the issue is. Basically, this is the evacuation point for all of the water of the lake. So when the water level is too high, the water actually runs off into a nearby ditch, and this is how it's always been ever since the lake was dug. Who knows when. So we have a very simple system to catch any debris that would be floating down into the pipe and potentially blocking it up, causing quite a bad flood. We just have this little bit of fencing here wrapped around, and it clearly has done the job. You can see there's quite a backlog of these weird little pod things. So we're gonna get them out of the water, and hopefully the water will start flowing quite nicely out of the lake. Let's get it done. There you have it. Didn't take long at all. Quick 10-minute job, and the water is now flowing beautifully. In fact, I can hear the water flowing out the other side into the ditch. So that's great. Now you might be wondering why we put the little fence in there instead of putting it closer to the pipe itself. Well, the ½ meter or so in front of the pipe is actually kind of a V shape underwater, so the fencing wouldn't fit flush, and stuff would be able to just go underneath it. So that's why it's there at the start of the kind of narrow passage, as opposed to being closer to it. But check out how much I managed to get out. Not too bad, not too bad at all. So anyway, now let's have a little chat about my last video and a little catch up as well while we're at it. Some of you weren't the biggest fans of the style of my last video. It was a little bit different from what I usually do, and unexpected, I guess. But you know, that was part of that sun is so bright. It's part of the fun of doing YouTube. I like to experiment a little bit from time to time, and to be honest, obviously it's a very important topic, but yeah, it's never a good idea to discuss anything that's too controversial. But I think I covered it in a pretty decent manner, and thank you so much for all the comments. And I was enlightened, because obviously I knew this before, but I didn't know just to what extent a lot of people aren't going to be able to retire until they're close to 70 years old in their respective countries. Now, of course, taking into account that some countries pay less tax in France, you pay less tax than in France. Some countries you pay more tax than in France. I remember reading in particular somebody from Denmark who, yeah, apparently Denmark, you pay loads of tax. Denmark, who would have thought? I had no idea, so thank you for letting me know. But yeah, France is heavily taxed, but don't want to focus on the negative, right? There's a reason why so many people move to France, and because the quality of life is just superb. So yeah, some people, they don't mind paying more tax to have a better quality of life. That's understandable, because I do like it here in rural France. Don't move to the cities. I don't recommend moving to a French city, honestly. But no, I think that's about it. Yeah, move to France. Oh yeah. But the best time to move to France, in my humble opinion, would be to retire. Make your fortune elsewhere, and then when you're ready to live a more tranquil, peaceful life, come to rural France. I think that's a pretty good idea. Yeah. I mean, you never hear people say France is the land of opportunity, is it? Really, let's face it. France is the land of wine and cheese, and it's very good at making wine and cheese. So yeah, don't come to France for the opportunity, come to France for the wine and the cheese. Good idea. And the baguettes. Love a good baguette. But I digress. I'm rambling on a little bit. I do want to say that yesterday's video wasn't just about the topic of the protests and the strikes and the riots, but also I experimented a little bit with the my editing. Don't know if you noticed, you probably did, but I've been learning a few new methods when it comes to the editing, and it's been super fun with the TV. You know, I did it all from scratch. I did the intro from scratch as well with the France, and then you goes in with the drone footage. So hope you enjoyed that, at least. You know, I'm always trying to improve here on jolly old YouTube, but that's about it. Oh yeah, one last thing. Why on earth haven't I posted in so long? Well, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we got the fishing season starting this Saturday, so it's been all hands on deck. We've been fairly busy here, just getting stuff ready, and yeah, life has gotten in the way a little bit, I guess, and I forgot to pick up the camera on occasion, so sorry about that. But I don't know, I don't think I'm going to make videos every day anymore, because I always said to myself that I'd keep doing YouTube as long as it's fun, and filming every single day is fun, but it can be a little bit too much. So I hope you understand. I'll try and pop out a video every other day, maybe tomorrow, who knows. But yeah, I'm gonna take the pressure off a little bit when it comes to the old YouTube, so I can focus on other work aspects of my life. Hope you understand. Yeah, that's it really. Oh, also I still want to do live streams, just to be able to hang out and communicate with you guys in real time, but unfortunately I just haven't gone around to doing that either. Sorry about that. But that's it. I think that's enough for the update. I'm gonna take this muck back and put it somewhere, and hopefully the level of the lake will be better so that it doesn't flood anymore. How many days we got left? Like 5 days until Saturday? Yeah. Hopefully it'll go down by then, and the first guests will be happy. But it's not really flooded anyway. I'm saying flooded. Come on, let's not be dramatic. It's overflowing slightly. Okay, that's it. That's all from me. This video has been an off-the-cuff, unplanned thing. Hope you enjoyed it. It's been super fun, to be honest. I'm gonna love you and leave you now, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which just so happens to be soon, very soon. Don't know when, but we'll see.